Hello everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Pandey and my topic is file access mechanism. As we all know, file stores information when it is used, which must be read and accessed into computer memory. Why do we store the information? We store it to access in future. So if we know that files are stored in the disk, we need some access mechanism to get those files into RAM or main memory. File access mechanism refers to the manner in which the records of a file can be accessed. The information in the file can be accessed in several ways. Some system provides only one of these three accesses, and other systems support many access methods. So there are three types of access methods. First one is sequential access. Second, direct access, which is also known as random access or relative access. And the third one is indexed sequential access. We'll go through each one of them one by one. So the first one is sequential access method. In this method, data in the file is accessed sequentially, that is, one record after the other. So suppose we have to access a file having 8 records. So first we'll have to access the record number 1, then next record 2, then next record 3, then next 4 and so on. We have to go sequentially to access all the records of the file. It is the simplest and easiest method for the software and hardware. It is mainly based on tape model. Magnetic tape goes sequentially. Like if you want to access the third record, you have to cross the first and second. In the cassette player, we cannot directly go to the third song. We have to pass the first and second. If you want to reach the third, you can forward it or rewind it. But you have to go through each and every song. In between, you cannot directly go to the third song. You have to pass the first 2 songs and then you can access the third one. So in the same way, the sequential access is based on the tape model. So we access one record after the other. Due to the simplicity, editor and compiler usually access the file in this fashion. It takes a lot of time for performing the read-write operation. Operations for sequential access. To access a file, you will need to read or write or rewind or append. So the different operations which we can perform to access our file in sequential manner are read next, write next, reset or rewind. So the first one is read next. It reads the current record and advances the pointer. So suppose our pointer is at record number 4 and we use the operation read next, it will read the record number 4 and advance the pointer to the next position. The second we have write next. It appends to the ends of file and advances the pointer. Again, now if a pointer is here, so it will append the record at the end and it will move the pointer to the next position. The third one which we have is reset or rewind. It brings the pointer at the beginning of the file. So now if we are at the 6th position, using the reset operation, the pointer will move to the beginning of the file. Moving on, the next method we have direct access method. It is also known as random or relative access method. In this method, there is no restriction on the order of reading or writing for a file like it was in the sequential method. It allows accessing the records directly using the address of the file. So here, to read or write, we need to provide a block number or an address. It is based on the disk model of a file, since disk allows random access to any block or a record of a file. It is useful for accessing large amount of data, and that's why it is well suited for database management system. Operations for direct access. The first one which we have is read n. It reads the record number n. So suppose if we need to read the record number 4, so we'll have to write read 4 and the pointer will jump directly to the record number 4 and it will be read directly. Or the second operation which we have is write n. It writes and updates the record number n. So if we need to write the data at suppose 6th position, so we'll just perform write 6 and the 6th record will be updated. Then the third one which we have is go to n. It moves the pointer to the record number n. So it doesn't perform tasks like read or write. It just moves the pointer to the required record number. The next which we have is indexed sequential access method. Here the access will be sequential, but what we are doing? We are maintaining an index of it, just like a book has. A book has different chapters, and inside a chapter there are different topics. So if you want to go on a particular topic, you can directly go to the index, find out the topic, then get the page number and directly go to that particular page number. So there is a key and the pointer is the page number. In the same way, in index access, the index is created which contains key field and pointers to the various blocks or records. As we can see here, there is the index for the records of a file. Like 0 to 1000 records can be accessed using this index. Then if we want to access suppose record number 3010, so we'll move to index 3000 to 4000 and we will find out that those records can be found in this location, starting from 3000 to 4000. That is, we have some subdivisions. From here we will find out that our actual record can be found at this position. So in this way you can find out the data sequentially but in an indexed manner. You can access the data or information stored in the file quickly using this method. So these were the three access methods available with the files that we have discussed: sequential access, direct access, and indexed sequential access. Thank you.